I think the most important challenge facing food and labour in the UK, I think, is the expectation of all of us that we have access to very cheap food. I would like to see academics taking perhaps more of a frontline lobbying advocacy role on the issue. I'm not saying that's easy, and I'm definitely not saying that I've ever done it or ever done it well, but I think that there could be much more collaboration, perhaps with civil society organisations, or just perhaps as an individual or a research group, but trying to bring these issues to people with power and using our positions as, I hope it's not compromised by it, but sort of independent people who try and gather and then draw conclusions from evidence. I think that's quite a powerful position that I'm not sure we use very well at the moment. And we're not, as someone just said in the talk just now, we're not actually trained for it at all. Perhaps that's something also about the academic institution more widely. We need, I think, better training for academics on how to take their messages out to the general public, not just to other academics. Civil society has a role around food and labour in a couple of ways. In a way, I think it's such a huge question, it's very difficult to answer. I think generally, things happen because people do a lot of different things with different strategies and tactics around an issue. So probably I'm all up for diversity and diverse avenues pushing towards a better deal for labour in the food production system. But I think I wonder whether there is perhaps something around the pension system. I don't know whether, as people who all pay into pensions, we should be using our lobbying power around pensions better. Could we be trying to lobby our pension funds to invest in companies that pay a living wage? And that leads on to my second thing, which I think is the living wage. I do think it's very important, and I'm not sure that people quite understand, the general public, understand that the government subsidises companies that don't pay a living wage to a significant degree, because people who are poor and working have access to benefits. And I think it also feeds into a general feeling of anger around inequality in society and where the money goes, as someone just said in the talk just now. And I think we need to have a general understanding that the money should go to paying a living wage.